Hi, I'm Peter Lander, known as Plan. I'm going to go through how to run Capture and Hold. Capture and Hold is a game we run all the time. In fact, I start nearly every gaming session with a version of Capture and Hold. This typically runs for 15 minutes, and I'm going to just go through the mechanics and why it's such a great game. You'll love Capture and Hold. So Capture and Hold is where there's a centre objective somewhere. Now this could be a flag, or it could be a bridge, or it could be a fort, anything you choose, right? And it is positioned pretty much halfway between the two teams. So you might end up with a team over here and a team over here, opposite sides. And the idea of Capture and Hold, obviously, is to be in control of the objective when the game ends. So you've got to capture it, and you've got to hold it to the end. That's what's called Capture and Hold. Now, each team, if this goes for 15 minutes, each team gets respawns from their base for 13 minutes. So 13 minutes of respawns from their base. And that's where they start from, and that's get the respawns. So in the last 2 minutes, they run out of respawns, and that means that there are lots of pressure in the last couple of minutes not to get killed, but they're still going to get to the objective. So, to win the game, the team needs to be within 2 meters of the flag, which is about 10 feet. Okay, if it's a bridge, well, you've got to be on top of the bridge, and if it's a fort, well, you've got to be inside the fort. So whatever the objective is nominated to be. Okay, now, if both teams have gamers within the objective, then it's the team with the most number still alive at the end. And that's really easy to tell. You just go around, if the light's on in their head sensor, well, they're actually dead. So you kick them all out and find out the ones that are still alive at the end. And that's how you do it. Okay, now you know how to run the Capture and Hold. I want to talk a little bit about why it's such a good game and why you should use it like all the time. The first thing about Capture and Hold is it's very forgiving. It doesn't matter how bad they are, because they're going to be terrible the first time play, they're guaranteed to play 13 minutes out of a 15-minute game. Right? People really like that. Secondly, everyone is still looking for objective. I find even with younger kids, the first game up, they want to have something that they're going to actually go after as a team. Much more effective than a death match. So they get there and they can go, "We got it!" and all this sort of stuff, right? So this is important. But here, it's different from, say, a capture the base, or one team defending, one team attacking, because with the Capture and Hold, both teams are actually moving up all the time to try and flank around. You've got this team doing the same sort of thing, and everyone is in motion all the time. And I find for the first game up, people have got a lot of energy. You don't want them just sitting there waiting for the other guys to come, so you really want them to get into the action and get into the game. And that's why Capture and Hold does beautifully in a very forgiving format. I believe it's superior to all the other basic games. It should run lots.